All right. I think we're all set up here. Let's make sure. I think we're all good. Yes, sir. I tried adding the scoreboard, so we will see how that all looks. Do I sound all right? I mean, yeah, I think I sound all right, and I think we're about ready. I did a little different setup. Um, okay, so you pop up a little bit too small. I wonder if I can fix that. How big that font is. But either way, you can see it in the YouTube side of things. So that is cool. But no Anthony Davis tonight for the Lakers. So, I'm expecting Kyle Kuzma, Taylor Horton-Tucker, Markieff Morris to get some more minutes as Cat and Karl Anthony Towns embrace here. This is going to be an interesting game. First game for the Lakers, first full game for the Lakers without Anthony Davis. We'll see how the rotations are. We'll see if there's any difference there. I'm expecting some sloppy spots, and I'm expecting a pretty good game here. So we're gonna tip it off. It looks like the scoreboard's a little bit faster, but that didn't hurt nobody. And the Timberwolves win the tip. Ricky Rubio cross half court, dishes it inside to Malik Beasley, then hands it off to Rubio. Rubio's going to work a screen with Cat and dishes it into Cat, but Cat can't handle it. KCP with the steal. LeBron on the break, throws it up, turns it over. Jared Vanderbilt steals it. Malik Beasley corrals it, and he's going to bring it up the court for the Timberwolves. Malik's going to drive, floater, up, no good. Kuzma tips it to Gasol. Gasol up to Schroeder. Schroeder's going to take it slow, but then whips it into LeBron, and it's taken by Malik Beasley. Number 2 for Malik Beasley. He dips it off to Cat, who then swings it cross court. Ricky Rubio for 3. May have gotten away with a travel, and it's all net. So it does look like the scoreboard's a little bit quicker than me, but hey. That's no big deal. KCP. Dribbles, kicks it over to Marc Gasol. Gasol into LeBron. LeBron working out to Gasol. Gasol pump fakes over to LeBron on the right wing. LeBron jabs, rips through, pulls up, head fake, spin move, flips it up, air ball. Cat with the rebound up to Rubio. Rubio's going to attack. Just Euros right around Schroeder, up and in. 5-0 start for the Timberwolves. Kuzma's going to get it into Gasol. Gasol daps it in there to Schroeder. Schroeder puts it up and in, and the Lakers are on the board. Anthony Edwards with a tough move. Puts it up and puts it in. Anthony Edwards, a young guy that I was not too high on coming in. Schroeder to Gasol. Gasol for 3, no good. Beasley, another rebound. And it looks like there was a foul. Gasol is on the floor looking over at the refs. I'm not sure what's happening. Frank Vogel, second season. 21-7 record. And let's see here. LeBron's going to take it out for the Lakers. And he's going to dump it into Kuzma. Still got it over to Gasol. Gasol looking, gives it to Schroeder. They got 5 left. They're working deep into the shot clock. He's going to find a seam and attack it and flips it up and in. I love Dennis Schroeder. He is so tough. Dennis Schroeder. Anthony Edwards attacking, explosive, right to the rim, blows the easy lay-in, and it's out on Vanderbilt. So that'll be Laker ball. Shout out Jared Vanderbilt. Went to my favorite college in Kentucky. Obviously the University of Kentucky. Didn't have quite the college career that you would like. He barely played. I'm not even sure he played over 2 games. But Schroeder crosses the timeline. over to LeBron. LeBron somehow corrals it, ends up on the floor, and that's a turnover. And LeBron is not happy with the officials. Imagine that. Rubio's going to bring it up for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves playing rather well here. And he's going to keep it back here. All Rubio steps back. No, pump fake. Dumps it into Cat. Karl-Anthony Towns working against LeBron. Dumps it over to Rubio. Rubio attacks. Step backs. No go. Marc Gasol with the rebound up to KCP. KCP looking to push. KCP. Oh, up and in. Tough lay-in. Looks like he may have tweaked his ankle. Maybe a tweaked ankle here. But he looks to be okay as he plays a little bit of defense. Rubio over to Cat. Cat over to Rubio. Rubio pump fakes. Sizes up Gasol. Won't go. But instead he dips it down to Cat. Cat attacking. Gets deflected by Gasol out on Gasol. And there's 3.2 seconds left on the shot clock. Marc Gasol interior defense worked really well there. And the Lakers are trying to get the refs to talk about it to maybe reverse the call. I don't think they'll reverse it here. But we will see. Yes, sir, Daniel. My man Dilly really helped me do this. And so shout out, Dylan, man. I really appreciate it. But let's see what the Timberwolves can do here. Timberwolves, Rubio. Gets it over to their leading scorer, Malik Beasley, for three. Won't go. Kuzma corrals it. Over to Schroeder. Schroeder's going to attack. Schroeder pointing over to LeBron. Gets it to LeBron. LeBron for three. And it's good. LeBron James. Don't let that man get going. I'll tell you that. Timberwolves, do not let the king get going. Edwards is on the other end. He'll pull up for three wide open, and it's good. Lakers got to defend that a little bit better. Edwards, a pure score, puts it in. LeBron on the other end. He looks like he's going to try to attack Beasley. He does. Right around him, throws it down. A king throwdown. Man, it's early, but LeBron seems to be in attack mode for the Lakers. 11-10. Over to Edwards. Edwards attacking. He'll get inside, flips it up with the left hand, and it's up and good. Over top of Gasol. What a tough finish by the young man. Schroeder on the other end. Gets a screen from Gasol, and he's ISOing down to Gasol. Flips it over to Schroeder. Schroeder over to KCP. KCP loses it, and another Laker turnover. That's probably 4 early on for the Lakers. That's not something you want to see. That is not something you want to see. LeBron with a nice spin and slam early on. It's really going to be intriguing to see how LeBron handles all this. Edwards to Rubio, over to Cat. Cat contested three. It doesn't matter. The best shooting big man of all time, Karl-Anthony Towns, forces a timeout for the Lakers. Karl-Anthony Towns, man. That kid, I love that kid. Love him. Lakers down 4, as you can see, 15-11. And yeah, I got a new setup. I tried doing a few things. I think it looks extremely good. I'm pretty proud of how it's turned out. And whenever somebody subs, there's a pop-up that will appear right over there. So, if we get a new sub tonight, you'll be able to see that. That'll be pretty interesting. I think I'm going to go ahead. I think I have another account on my phone that I can kind of showcase this with. Let's take a peek. Get your popcorn ready because this thing is pretty cool. This is probably the most proud thing I got here. Let's take a peek. Let's see if it works. It might take it a minute. Let's see. Free him from Minnesota. Yes, sir. If you watch our last video and the trade deadline video, I suggest the Boston Celtics to go after him in a trade that I can discuss, actually, since we're on commercial. If I were the Celtics, I'd go all in. You already got your young guys. You already got your young studs. The trade I would do, let me find my notes here. If I can even find it. Oh, it's right here. The Celtics, they would trade Romeo Langford, Aaron Nesmith, Tristan Thompson, Kemba Walker, and Marcus Smart, and a few firsts and a couple seconds for Karl-Anthony Towns, Ricky Rubio, and Jarrett Culver. It just makes so much sense for the Celtics to go all in. They could, with D'Angelo hurt, they could keep Kemba if they wanted to. If not, you flip Kemba before the deadline, and you try to get whatever you can, maybe from a team like the Magic, who for some reason always just want to make the playoffs. They don't care about going deep or anything like that. They just want to make the playoffs. Maybe you could get a pick from them in some sort of contract thing back. But yeah, I think the Celtics and the Timberwolves both need to make a move. Well, not really. The Timberwolves don't need to. I mean, they're just kind of in a weird spot. But for sure, the Lakers. I mean, not the Lakers. I looked down at the scoreboard. For sure, the Celtics, man. They're playing the Nuggets tonight, and I can't wait to kind of see what that score is going to look like. As the Lakers, again, they play the Brooklyn Nets later on this week on Thursday. You best believe I'll be here. It's a 10 o'clock game, another late night. But Kuzma, he's going to get it into Schroeder. Schroeder brings it up. 7.5 minutes, pretty much. Schroeder downhill. He gets inside. He doesn't like what he has, but so he'll pull it out. Give it to LeBron. LeBron back to Schroeder on the left wing. Schroeder working against Cat, right by him, up and in. Dennis Schroeder. My goodness. Dylan, I know you like him. Dennis Schroeder, man. I love this guy. Anthony Edwards with the ball. He's isolating against Kuzma. Tween. He goes in between his legs every time. Rubio right around the defense. That was horrendous. The Lakers have to be better than that. Ricky Rubio just got exactly what he wanted and then more. That was way too easy. Marc Gasol over to Kuzma. Kuzma pump fakes and almost turns it over, but gets it back off the deflection. LeBron step back, pump. He pumps twice and turns it over. LeBron with 3 early turnovers. I mean, you hate to see that. Edwards snatch back and tween. Dumps it off to Rubio. Rubio attacking. Euro flips it up. Foul on Schroeder. So, I have this account connected to my other YouTube account, and I think when you do that and sub to, the same person that does register as a sub or something, I don't know. Yeah. Maybe we'll get a new sub, and we'll be able to see the new design that I have, but love me some Dennis, man. Me too. I've fallen in love with him. Rubio misses the first. Rubio with the second free throw. Rubio's up, and it's good. 18-13, as you can see. Well, I guess not. Schroeder over to KCP, down to LeBron. LeBron working against the youngin' Jared Vanderbilt. LeBron up and in. LeBron James, man. And something I just saw on the Lakers bench, Alex Caruso. He's already headed to the scoreboard. Normally, Alex Caruso doesn't check in until the middle of the second quarter, towards, like I said, the middle of the second quarter, and will play the whole second quarter. So it'll be interesting to see. Karl-Anthony Towns wide open down low. Terrible defense again by the Lakers. Karl-Anthony Towns sticks it up, sticks it in, and now Schroeder on the other end. Gets a screen from Gasol. He's stopping, probing. Flips it up. It's good. Dennis Schroeder. My goodness. He needs to step up in AD's absence. I will tell you that, and he has. 8 points, 4 for 4 from the field for Dennis the Menace, as he's on defense against the Timberwolves' leading scorer, Malik Beasley, and they force a jump ball. Dennis Schroeder being pesky. Gotta love that. And both guys kind of playfully fighting on the ground. What? I don't understand why they would do that. But LeBron is going to get an early breather. He'll do this. He'll check back in probably towards the 2.5-minute mark. And AC checks in for LeBron. So the lineup for the Lakers, Kuz, Schroeder, KCP, Caruso, and Marc Gasol. I'll be interested to see when they put Keith in, because I thought Markieff would be one of the first ones off the bench. But we will see. Over to Schroeder. Schroeder. KCP, top of the key, steps back. It's a deep two-pointer, not a good shot. Kuzma deflects it out to AC. Love this new Kuzma. Kuzma for 3 off the Caruso pass, and it's good. Kyle Kuzma keeps it alive, relocates. Alex Caruso finds him, and it's a bucket. Gotta love that. 20-20. Timberwolves attacking. Malik Beasley pulls a 3 off the front of the rim. Kyle Kuzma deflects it out. Alex Caruso tries chasing it down. Then Marc Gasol gets it up to Caruso. Over to Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma pumps, gets fouled. No shot. It looked like it was on the fast break. Vanderbilt kind of bumped into him. But Kyle Kuzma fighting for the extra possessions has become a big part of the Lakers' offense. Deflects it out. Alex Caruso gets it and just dumps it right back to Kuz. And Kuz puts it up and in. As it looks like KCP is going to get an early break. It looks like they've went Wesley Matthews. So no Talen Horton-Tucker yet. I thought we would see a little bit more of THT, but we're not. Dennis Schroeder off the screen from Gasol. He's attacking against Jordan McLaurin. He tries drawing a foul, doesn't get it. Over to AC, back to Schroeder. Schroeder attacking. He gets right where he wants to get and flips it up and in. That is a beautiful drive and beautiful finish by Dennis Schroeder. Karl-Anthony Towns on the other end. The Lakers are shooting 77% from the field. Over to Cat. Cat on the drive. Cat up, Cat in. Wow. Karl-Anthony Towns. Tough finish. Through the traffic of Marc Gasol. Alex Caruso attacking. Over to Wesley Matthews, up to Gasol. Gasol attacking the right corner. Nothing. Gives it over to Schroeder. They tried running a little something for Kyle, but that did not work. Schroeder now one-on-one. He'll snatch back. He's got 5. He's looking to post up. Passes it over to Kuz on the cut. Kuzma floats. Looks like it got blocked by Jalen McDaniels. Anthony Edwards on the attack. He floats right over Caruso, but they call a charge. Wow. Maybe because he's a rook right there. That seemed like a tough call. I'm not sure if I agree with that one. But Kuzma, yep, it got blocked by McDaniels. And Edwards, again, the charge. Alex Caruso charged it. The Lakers take the most charges in the league. Fun fact for you if you didn't know. So it happens a lot with Montrezl Harrell, Alex Caruso. Dennis Schroeder will take some. And now Schroeder, he's coming over on the right side. He gets a screen from Kuz. Gets a screen from Trez. Trez is in. Trez gets it, and he's going to work on Cat. He's on the right block. He'll just fade and gets fouled. Montrezl Harrell will go to the line. I don't think Karl-Anthony Towns will have a good night guarding him. So it'll be very, very interesting here. Two fouls on Karl-Anthony Towns here early on in the first quarter. As you can see, first quarter, 3:06. Montrez with the first free throw. Has a rather long routine. Flips the first one up, and it's in. Montrezl Harrell. What a signing he was for the Lakers as Naz Reid checks in for Karl-Anthony Towns. And here comes Harrell for his second free throw attempt here. Harrell flips it up. It's in. And they get it in. And they're attacking. are the Timberwolves. Looks like they're setting up a down screen for Malik Beasley. They flip it to the other side to Edwards. Now Naz Reid swings it over. A little pull-up push shot. That was ugly. And it's off the mark. Jalen Noel, number 4 there. And he gets the steal. Reckless pass by Kuzma up to Jordan McClaw. But he loses it. Dennis Schroeder pokes it away. Dennis the Menace, man. Dennis Schroeder. That was a great play by Dennis Schroeder there. He had no reason to get his hand on that ball. I'm surprised with the Lakers as we go to a commercial break here. The Lakers find themselves up 2. Clearly off of Schroeder here. Man, I'm surprised we haven't seen Talen Horton-Tucker yet, if I do say so myself. I was expecting big minutes from THT. I was expecting big minutes from Keefe, but maybe we'll see Keefe at the beginning of the second quarter because they like doing that. Maybe AC is getting the early run, and then they'll go Talen Horton-Tucker towards the second quarter. I could see that happening. For those of you watching, do you think that the Lakers make a move, whether it be in the buyout market, whether it be a trade? Do you think they make some sort of move to kind of shore up, not necessarily their depth, because I don't think their depth is a problem, but just to make sure if any injuries hit, they got a group of guys in there that they trust and such. But let's see. Because I'm not too sure, if I'm honest. I'm not too sure. The Lakers, I feel like, and a lot of people I think would feel this way, are in a pretty good spot. But you can never have too many players. Everybody acts like depth is a problem until you need it. But I'm all about, getting whoever you can. Get you some depth, man. That's what it's all about. Because no one's going to feel sorry for you if, for the Lakers especially, no one's going to feel sorry if, Anthony Davis is hurt for an extended amount of time and then they start losing. Nobody's going to feel bad. So, you can't be worried about all that. I feel like there's been a lot of commercials here early in the first quarter. I could just be dreaming that, but it seems like a lot of commercials so far. But let's say the Lakers over their next 10 games, they play they play those 10 games, right? Without Yes, I don't know if this is a good Lakers fit, but Kenneth Faried needs a job. This man played solid with Houston last year, and then no one signed this man. I completely agree. I think Kenneth Faried is one of those free agents as Powell airballs a 3 for the Timberwolves. But yeah, I think that Faried's one of those guys that never really gets his fair long chance on a team. I feel like outside of his years in Denver, he has never really found that consistent home, and I don't know why. Is it because he's undersized? Maybe. As LeBron attacking, slips, falls down, and turns it over. That's got to be about turnover number 4. Alex Caruso with a chase down block. Oh, my goodness. Sit back and enjoy the bald Mamba, Alex Caruso. Love that kid. Endless effort. Endless effort from that young man. I love Alex Caruso. As they get it into Naz Reid out. Powell looks to attack. He flips it up, and no good. That guy has shot about 4 times since he's checked in about 2 minutes ago, and not a single one of them has fallen. LeBron playing with the ball, gets it over to Wesley. Wesley gets it into Trez, over to AC, back to Trez. Trez loses the ball. Lakers, another turnover. I would like to know how many turnovers the Lakers have. McClaw on the other end, over to Powell. Dips it over to Josh Okogie. Koji. He gets it over. Naz Reid. He's attacking. Flips it over to McGlone. Over. One more pass. Jalen McDaniels won't go. Alex Caruso with the rebound. Hands it off to LeBron. The Lakers have 8 turnovers. My goodness. LeBron gets a screen from Alex Caruso. LeBron working on the young man, Powell. He's going to spin. Can't go nowhere, but he just keeps walking him down. Kareem skyhook. LeBron James, the king, with the king skyhook. Wow. Can't guard Okogie on the other end. Makes Caruso fall, but they call a blocking foul. I completely disagree. I don't think it was a charge. Probably more of a no call there. I cannot believe LeBron just pulled out the sky hook. My goodness. That is very, very tough. I think Kareem would be happy. Kareem would be very happy with that LeBron play right there. As Josh Okogie puts in the first one. Second one's up. Second one's good. Montrezl Harrell over to Alex Caruso. Caruso over to LeBron. LeBron zips it in, and he wasn't looking. Another LeBron turnover. But he blocks it on the other end, makes it up. Keefe with the rebound. Good to see you, Keefe. LeBron all the way. He said, fine, I'll do it myself. And gets fouled and will go to the line. LeBron is actually shooting 94th best in the NBA from the foul line, 71.3%. Not great for LeBron. But he is at the line now. LeBron puts it in. The Lakers have 9 first-quarter turnovers. Very, very sloppy play going on right now. Not too happy about that. LeBron goes 2 for 2 like he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. They get it over to McGlone. McGlone on the other end. A fake hands off. Now he's attacking on AC. Dips it in and loses the ball. And that's a steal for the Lakers. LeBron attacking. Stops, pumps, nothing. Keefe back to Bron. Bron on the left wing. A little bit inside the three-point line. He jabs. Jabs again, rips through. Spin, move, flips it up, and it's good. Sit back and watch the king work. Young man, you can't guard him. As McGlone brings it across half court, and it looks like they're going to hold for one. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. They get a screen from Reed. He flips it over to Reed. Little pick, pop. Naz Reid off the glass. All the snow, but the bank stays open. And a steal. McGlone for 3 to tie off the mark. 30-27. The Lakers have about 10 to 11 turnovers. Anthony Davis is here, and it looks like he's in good spirits. Looks like he got a fresh cut. Looking pretty good, Anthony. Good to see you, buddy. And that's 30-27 into the first quarter. LeBron and the Lakers. Lots of turnovers. And I mean lots of turnovers. 10 first quarter turnovers for the Lakers. Got to get better there. Got to get better there. That is not good. So the Lakers and the Timberwolves, it's 30-27. Who is going to win the second quarter? And let's do something. I did this during the Kings-Nets game last night. Who will score more points in the second quarter? Who am I trying to do this with? Let's do Anthony Edwards or Anthony Edwards or Dennis Schroeder? Who scores more points? Who scores more points? Dennis Schroeder, Anthony Edwards. Who scores more points in the third quarter? I'll put my money. I was right yesterday. I went Buddy Hield over James Harden. Daniel, who I'm not sure if he's in here or not tonight, but my buddy Daniel, he thought I was crazy for going Buddy Hield over James Harden. I think I'd be crazy to go Anthony Edwards over Dennis Schroeder, so I'm going to go Dennis Schroeder. Give me Schroeder. Did you see today that some dude bet $10K on the Wizards winning the chip? Payout $5 million. Stupid bet in my opinion, especially with Scott Brooks. Didn't realize how bad of a coach he was till this year. Yeah. If anybody wants to just give away $10,000, I can send you my Cash App. And you're going Edwards, okay? So I'm going Schroeder, you're going Edwards. As THT is in, let's go. Taylor Horton-Tucker up to LeBron. LeBron at the top of the key. Looks like he's going to go to work. Jab, pulls for three. Won't go off the front of the rim. McGlon with the rebound. He's pushing to the other end. Looks like he's going to set something up. Not the same Scott. No, it's easy to do it with talent, too. Kevin Durant makes a lot of coaches look good. And here comes McLaughlin. Down to Naz Reid, up and in. Beautiful pass from McLaughlin. I love Naz Reid. Love Naz Reid. Think he was a great pick by the Timberwolves. As LeBron. He's going to zip it over. Taylor Horton-Tucker. He's going to pull it back. Pass out to LeBron. LeBron zips it over to Matthews. Wesley Matthews attacks. Dips it off to Wesley. Oh, my goodness. Montrezl Harrell. Wow. Throws it down over two defenders. Montrezl Harrell. Go by his poster. And an offensive foul on the Timberwolves. Illegal screen on Jalen McDaniels. Wesley Matthews serves up a dime to Montrez. And Montrez with the finish and the stare down. Wow. Right over top of my man Naz Reid. Yeah, I bet as a Westbrook fan you really miss that. As they get a foul on Okogie for his defense on LeBron. 32-29. The Lakers, even despite the loss to the Nuggets the other night, still have the second best record in the league. LeBron attacks, rejected by Jalen McDaniels. Montrez back to LeBron. He fades, and it's in. LeBron James is locked in tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Should be a good one. Got 13 early. Naz Reid is going to hand it off to Okogie. Okogie for three. It's up and in. Beautiful shot by Josh Okogie. And now LeBron will come on the other end. Dips it over to Taylor Horton-Tucker. LeBron gets a stream from Trez way downhill. Flips it over Matthews. Matthews one more THT. THT attacks. Dips Montrez. Fouled this time going to the rim. Naz Reid didn't want to end up on another one. Did not want to end up on another poster. I cannot blame him. Can't blame him. Beautiful pass by LeBron. Out of traffic. Well, Durant and Rose were originally my two favorite players in the league back. So you just like those explosive guards, Dylan. That's how you decide your favorite player. You're like, who has the highest vertical and can take the ball inside? That's how you decide who your favorite players are. As Montrez puts in the first one. Trez. Montrez puts up the second one. And it is good. And McLaughlin still in for the Timberwolves. Again, no D'Angelo Russell, no Anthony Davis. Both teams missing 2 of their best players. McLaughlin inside, airballs a layup. LeBron with a rebound, and he's pushing. LeBron screen from Trez, dips it over THT. THT one-mores it. Wesley Matthews in the corner, gets it down low to Trez. Trez fumbles it, stumbling, and loses the ball. Another Laker turnover. Okogie over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin for 3, and it's good. Beautiful shot by McLaughlin. Wow. Nice form on that young man's shot. Doesn't normally see a lot of time. But again, opportunity. Opportunity is all you need in the NBA. LeBron probing. Kicks it out. Markieff Morris. Wouldn't it be nice to see that one go in? And it does. Markieff Morris. There we go. McLaughlin attacking. Dips it over Naz Reid. Naz Reid fouled and the bucket. Naz Reid. Tough take. I mean it. To me, I think it's more about guys who give 100% every game, no matter the game. Like a lot of people knock the NBA for players not giving their all the time. Yeah, I can see that. That's like the smartest take in terms that you've had when it comes to like Westbrook takes. He gives 100% all the time, no matter what the game is. No matter what's on the line. I love that there. Taylor Horton-Tucker gets a screen from Trez. I would like to see THT be very aggressive. Nice pass to Trez. Trez out to Keefe. Keefe one-mores it to LeBron. LeBron's going to get a screen. They call 3 seconds on defense. That's why I came to respect Bron when I used to hate him in the Heat days. Yeah. If there's one thing that you can't hate LeBron for, it's the fact that he shows up every night and gives it everything he's got as LeBron puts in the technical free throw. He gives 110%. He plays every night. Those are things that, for a guy his age and how many miles he has on the tire. THT, floater, no good. Fights down low. Nothing. Powell on the other end. Powell. He's going to get a screen, work inside, out to Josh Okogie. That one's good, yeah. Josh Okogie. Another nice shot. Josh Okogie. He's playing extremely well. Timeout, Lakers. Anthony Edwards is fired up. Josh Okogie. The Minnesota Timberwolves, 41-40. As they go on commercial break. So many commercial breaks. I feel like we finally got through a little bit of the game. And we're back on commercial break. Karl-Anthony Towns. They're showing a highlight package of Cat. Please, somebody save this man. I want a team to give this man a chance. But Dylan, I'm gonna make you a moderator. You and Daniel are my 2 moderators. I don't think Daniel's here tonight. But so you have been upgraded to is Derrick Rose a Hall of Famer? That's a question. That's an interesting one. That is extremely, extremely interesting. Would be only MVP, not in the Hall of Fame if he doesn't make it. I would assume he would get in, just for what he's overcome, what he's done through injuries and how he's persevered, and I would like for him to get a championship on his resume. To me, that would be a huge step in him eventually one day making the Hall of Fame. I think that would be huge. But, you know, I'm not sure. If he just has that MVP on his resume, like, is that enough, you know? Maybe for some people it is. Maybe even for the, committee, it's enough. But who knows? But for me, I would probably put him in there, for sure. Just because, like I said, I mean, everything he's been through, he really is. He's a solid pro, stand up guy. I would put him in there. Yeah, the Hall of Fame has no sort of. It's not difficult for players to make it in. No disrespect to, like, who's one off the top of my head. In terms of skill, I mean, this might be controversial, but in terms of skill, you could easily say, I don't want to say it, Dennis Rodman. In terms of skill, yeah, he could rebound. Yeah, the championships and all of that, but do they hold? And I used to love that dude. Yeah. I mean, I see the argument for both. I would put him in, just for the simple aspect of, I feel like he's done a lot. He's gone through a lot, and I think they know he would be a first ballot Hall of Famer had it not be for injuries. So Montrezl Harrell at the line. He makes both, 42-41. Lakers are up. McLaughlin on the other end. Montrezl Harrell, 8 points. 6 of those have come by free throw. As McLaughlin gets inside, flips it over. Naz Reid floats it up off the window. Again, all the snow. The bank is open for Naz Reid. That's the second time he's went to the window. Taylor Horton-Tucker hasn't done anything. Dips over to LeBron. LeBron, Keefe wide open in the corner. Off the mark. Edwards with the rebound. Hey, all I know is Schroeder's about to check in. And Edwards hasn't scored yet. Did I just jinx it? Nope. He's off the mark. LeBron with the rebound. Flips it up all the way to Trez. Trez throws it down. What a joy and a treasure it must be to play with LeBron James. Montrezl Harrell throws down the easy slam. Taylor Horton-Tucker on McLaughlin. They get it into Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards drives, attacks off the window. They call a late foul. Wow. On Montrezl Harrell. That is an interesting call. And now Anthony Edwards will go to the line. I mean, LeBron, that's not hard. McLaughlin, how didn't you pick Montrezl Harrell up? I don't understand that defense that was just played by McLaughlin. LeBron with a disgusted look on his face at the official. As Anthony Edwards is at the line. He flips up the first. It's good. So Edwards won. I need to write down a little tally just to make sure. Schroeder's still on the bench, so we'll see how mine goes here. Minnesota's bench has 21 of their 44 points. Edwards puts in the second one. He's got 2. And real quick, kind of, okay, because you're still, I just think it's weird. As THT, step back 3, won't go off the hard iron. Malik Beasley with the rebound up to Edwards. Edwards across the timeline. Gets a screen. Hezzy pulls it back to Rubio. Rubio gets it inside to Cat. Cat working against KCP. That's barbecue chicken. Karl-Anthony Towns, easy bucket. You can't play defense like that. I just think it is weird. Okay, as Trez. I'll get to this in a minute, Dylan. Sorry. Montrez flips it up. Won't go. Jared Vanderbilt with a rebound over to Edwards. Edwards brings it up. Anthony Edwards attacking. Crosses. Pulls it back. I mean, just give it to Carl Anthony. And that's what he does. Up, under, cat, breakaway, pull out the red carpet. Carl Anthony Towns throws it down. Pull out the red carpet. I just think it's weird having to have the discussion of will an MVP make the Hall of Fame when you can't even question. Yeah, maybe Giannis. I mean, Giannis, even with the Defense Player of the Years and All-Star appearances and all that, you could make the case he's in the Hall of Famer already. So, what was I going to say about Hall of Fame? An interesting theory I heard. I was watching The Herd a few weeks ago, and they were asking, is Phillip Rivers a Hall of Fame quarterback? Kind of to go a little bit away from basketball right now, but they were asking, like, is Phillip Rivers a Hall of Fame quarterback? And they actually had Greg Jennings, who's a former NFL wide receiver, on. He played with the Packers, Vikings, and I'm pretty sure there's one or two more teams in there that are slipping my mind. But they asked Greg Jennings, they said, so what in your mind? Well, first, is Phillip Rivers a Hall of Famer? And second, what in your mind makes a Hall of Famer a Hall of Famer? And he said, if you could tell the story of, like, the NFL, for instance, and whenever you're telling that story, you're obviously going to talk about, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. Now you're going to talk about Patrick Mahomes. There's some defensive guys, Aaron Donald, Bobby Wagner sometimes, Russell Wilson. There's a few guys that you can really point to and be like, these are who I have to have when I'm giving the story of the NFL. And he said, can you give the history of the NFL without saying Phillip Rivers' name? And without hesitation, they all were like, well, yeah. And he said, well, then he probably shouldn't be a Hall of Famer. And I thought that was a very interesting way to look at it. That if you could tell the story of the league, I guess year in, year out, if you can tell the story of the league without using that name, that could tell you if he should be a Hall of Famer. And it makes a lot of sense to me. And obviously, like you said, the NBA Hall of Fame isn't the hardest thing to get into. It's also a great reward and accomplishment for those that eventually do. And shouts out to those people that make it that far in their career. But that's just an interesting way to look at it. I just kind of wanted to give that theory out and kind of see what you had to say about that. How to get my slippers, man. My feet are getting cold. Lakers down 5 with LeBron on the bench. It'll be interesting to see. The Lakers have 11 turnovers. They have kind of calmed down since the first quarter. First quarter, they had 10. And it looks like the Timberwolves are picking up the pressure. Schroeder gets it across half. Schroeder over to AC. Down to Gasol, over to Schroeder. Schroeder jabs, gets the screen. He's going to pump. He's going to dip it into Gasol. Gasol looks to go to work. Over to KCP, down to Gasol. Gasol needs to work quick. Over to Schroeder, back to Gasol. Gasol attacking off the rim. Vanderbilt with a rebound. I will read that in a second, Dylan. But Rubio on the other end gets a screen from Cat, pulls back, fires up, and then contested mid-range. Might have gotten deflected. It was extremely short. Schroeder, other end, lefty layup, off the mark. Edwards blocked it. And Edwards is attacking. Over to Malik Beasley, their leading scorer, as he gets on the board with a three. 52-44. Malik Beasley etches his name. Ends in the scorer's column. Anthony Edwards playing very aggressive defense. Almost took it away there. But Schroeder corrals it. Gasol into KC. Out to AC. Alex Caruso 4-3. Won't go. Cat easy rebound. And they get it to Anthony Edwards, slowing things down here. Brings it up over to Vanderbilt. Back to Rubio. Rubio floats it up for Vanderbilt, and they're going to call a foul on Kuzma. I mean, yeah, I'm not understating any Hall of Famer. I mean, the odds of just making any pro sports league, yes. Yeah, honestly, probably have a better chance of winning the lottery than making a pro sports / Hall of Famer or winning. Yeah, I mean, you do. Winning the MVP in the NBA, the most talented, most complete team or complete league in the world is extremely difficult, obviously, or we all would do it. Anthony Edwards loses it. Schroeder corrals it. Schroeder up to Kuz. Kuz needs to find his way here. Just flails inside and loses it. And if that don't go down as a turnover, I'll be surprised. Didn't look like he was trying to shoot it. I'm not sure what he was doing, if I'm being completely honest. Edwards brings it over to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt to Rubio. Looking for that same lob play, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Vanderbilt as he was making space to try to get through the screen. Jared Vanderbilt with the offensive foul. The Lakers are on a 3-minute scoring drought. Gasol top of the key. Gives it over. Schroeder going downhill. He fakes, fades, fires, and it's good. Dennis Schroeder. He scores it 52-46. 12 points, 6 for 7 from the field for Dennis Schroeder. This is what we need. We need a big game. That's not what we need, but he misses. Malik Beasley just gifted the Lakers and Rubio all the way, but it's blocked by Gasol. There we go. Here we go. They're playing a little bit of defense. As Rubio tried taking it inside, it was rejected by Gasol. I thought that was an easy layup, but Gasol and AC swallowing up the defense there. Edwards is going to throw it off the foot of Alex. I hope you get a new sub so we can see. I know. I really want to see if it works. If there's anybody new out there that's not subscribed to the channel, please do. We have this new subscriber alert box, and I really want to see if it works. So it'll be interesting to see. Alex Caruso and Anthony Edwards getting into a little hand fighting. No call. Rubio inside Vanderbilt. Blocked by Kuzma. Deflected by Schroeder up to AC. Gets it over to KCP. Lays it up and in. Contavious Caldwell-Pope puts it up, puts it in, and the Timberwolves take a quick timeout. No, it is not. This game is on League Pass, and that's why I kind of wanted to do it. The next one, the Nets and them, that is on ESPN. So whenever that one goes, if you want to watch that one and then kind of see my reaction here, that's when you can do that. But this one is solely on League Pass. I think a game that you were interested in is on ESPN. The Pelicans-Grizzlies, I think, is tonight. It's a good night of basketball. The Celtics are playing the Nuggets, a very good game. I'm pretty sure there's another weird one, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But yes, this game is not on ESPN. It is on League Pass. Dylan, why in the world would a Timberwolves-Laker game be on ESPN? Like, just for LeBron and Cat? Cat hasn't even been that healthy. But so far with our little who scores more points in the second quarter challenge between Schroeder and Edwards, they both are tied up at 2 right now. Both have 2 points in the second quarter as the Lakers find themselves down 4. As we get back to action here, the Lakers on a little bit of a run. They finally started scoring, and whenever the Lakers start scoring, they seem to do it in bunches. So that is good. LeBron, yeah, I could see that. I think I'm going to try to edit that chat box so that at least you can see it a little bit better. I'm going to try to expand it and just see. Anthony Edwards, tough shot, won't go. LeBron James back on the floor for the Lakers. He gets it up to Schroeder. Schroeder loses it, and it's in the Cat's hands as KCP deflects it. Back to Malik. Malik gets it up to Edwards. Edwards, in, out, cross, loses it. And it's Timberwolves ball. He was trying to put somebody on a poster. He was looking at Kuz, trying to get him back for doing Michael Porter Jr. dirty the other night. He was trying to put him on one of his own posters. Right there as Rubio's taking the ball out. Let's see what the Timberwolves do here. I say get the ball to Cat and get out of his way. That's what I would do. They set a back screen for Cat. Get it to him. Cat jabbing against Gasol. Gasol fouled. It's a bad matchup. Gasol's a little bit slow foot. That's not the best thing you want to see there is Gasol and Cat. But what can you do? And this time it's side out. And again, get the ball to Cat. They do. Get the ball to Cat. He's going to the right wing, trying to get the ball to Edwards. He does. Edwards, top of the key. ISO, over to Malik. Malik pump fakes, drives inside. Tough floater up on no good. Jared Vanderbilt on cleanup duty. Jared Vanderbilt, offensive rebound and the stick back. As Schroeder is going to pull up. It's a deep two. Won't go. Vanderbilt skies for the rebound. Gets it over to Rubio. Rubio up to Edwards. Edwards is going to take it across. It looks like another ISO for Edwards. Nope, he's going to kick it over to Cat. Cat over to Beasley. Beasley gets the screen from Cat. Malik all the way up. No good. Braun with the rebound. He's attacking. Going downhill. In, out, spin, move, foul on Rubio on the floor. And they got to give the bad team some live TV games sometimes, so why not do it when they're playing? Yeah, I mean, you're right. But one tonight that is, you could say, is a bad team versus bad team is the Pelicans and the Grizzlies. So that could be kind of, what they're doing here. I'm going to try to edit the chat box here and then. Okay. So I think the chats might be a little bit bigger now. I just edited them. We can see, though. And it looks like LeBron. Rubio is so yadded up. Dennis Schroeder at the line. Let's see how Schroeder does. Dylan, if you don't mind, type a random comment. And I just want to see what it looks like if it got a little bit bigger. Dennis Schroeder. First one's up and good. Add the point to the Schroeder total. Let's go. Am I about to go 2 for 2 back-to-back nights? Don't boost my ego now. Schroeder. Second one's up and good. He now has 4 second quarter points compared to Edwards' 2. Rubio across half court. Rubio's going to get a screen from Cat. He's working downhill against Gasol. Yeah, he got a little bit bigger. They get it down to Cat. Cat against LeBron. What a matchup. Fades. Tough shot. Won't go. Kuzma deflected by Vanderbilt. He was clearly out of bounds, and they finally whistle it and give it to the Lakers. But yeah, that got a little bit bigger. I don't know if you were able to see it, but it did get a little bit bigger. So that's cool. Cool. I like that. As Schroeder brings it in and dips it over to LeBron. LeBron over to Gasol. Backdoor, nothing. Gives it over to Schroeder. Schroeder attacking. Loses it a little bit, but gains it back. Kicks it out. He's got Cat on him. I'm expecting him to go right past him. Yes, he does. Right by Cat. Drive, draw, kick to Gasol for 3. Beautiful play. Beautiful hit. Schroeder to Gasol. Beautiful pass. It's good to see Mark nail a corner 3. He loves those corner 3s as Rubio brings it up for the Timberwolves. Lakers have 3 players in double digits early on. Cat, mid-range jumper is good. Absolutely beautiful from Karl Anthony Towns. Have we said it already tonight? Save Karl Anthony Towns, please. What's good, Fred? How you like the new setup, buddy? As LeBron kicks it over to Kuz. Kuz attacking. Looks like he's going to go in the post against Malik. That's too easy. Kyle Kuzma up and in. Fred, you like the new setup, man? We got the score, we got the viewer count, we got the chat. What are we doing around here, man? Edwards pulls a 3. That'd be huge off the mark. Kuzma gets the rebound up to LeBron. LeBron attacking. He's probably going to pull it back, and they're going to try to, I think, milk this one down a little bit. I appreciate that, Fred. Down to LeBron. He's got 10 to work. LeBron faces up against Vanderbilt. Braun on the left wing. Jabs, rips through all the way. Grown man strength and finish right over top of Karl Anthony Towns. What a finish by LBJ. Malik Beasley on the other end gets it over to Cat. Cat with 2, with 1, step back, tough shot, no good. And the Lakers have the halftime lead of just a point, 57-56. And I'm 2 for 2, boys. Schroeder outscored Anthony Edwards. So, hey, Dylan, take the L, my guy. Take the L. Because Dennis Schroeder outscores Anthony Edwards in the second quarter. That was a fun little game. Fun game. We might do it with the third. I'll have to come up with 2 guys. In the fourth quarter, we'll do more of a star-driven one. Maybe a Cat versus LeBron, who scores more. It will be very, very intriguing. But at the half, let's go look at some halftime numbers here to kind of see what we got rolling around the league. The Pelicans are up by 5 at half over the Grizzlies. And the box scores, Zion has 15, Josh Hart has 15, and Brandon Ingram with 8 and 4. The Celtics are up big over the Denver Nuggets. You take the W's when it matters. I'll always have to throw out that you won fantasy football. Fantasy football right now, man. Are you trying to rip the wound? Trying to rip the Band-Aid, man? My goodness. Jamal Murray for the Nuggets playing extremely well. Holy cow, Nikola Jokic. 41, 6, and 5 for Nikola. Zeke Nanahi's not playing the Lakers anymore, so he cools off. That bench is playing awful for the Nuggets. Feels bad for them. Yeah. Again, just quick plug in for the channel. We do have 33 subscribers, so we are growing. But if you do subscribe, we are doing a giveaway at 100 subscribers. And if you like what you're seeing, man, there's content like this all the time. We're going to be rolling out a lot. Currently on a poop break at work. Had to stop by. See you all tomorrow. Caleb with a little shout out. Poop break at work. Jaylen Brown, sheesh. What is Jaylen Brown doing? Let's take a peek. Didn't even look at the Celtics numbers. Jaylen Brown was 27, 5, and 5. Jason Tatum with 19, 6, and 5. And Kemba was 17 and 4. Yeah, I mean, I should not have traded Devontae Adams, but you win some, you lose some in life. And I had to take it off the chin and learn and grow. My boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on my company time. Yes, sir. That's a motto to live by right there. That is a motto to live by. Always, always, always take those breaks at work. Always. I don't care where you work. Always. So at half, again, for the Lakers, let's look at some statistical leaders here for the Lakers. I'm assuming LeBron with 18, 4, and 3. 3 of 3 from the line. I like that. The 4 turnovers are something that we need to watch. As you can see, Dylan. I upped that. And Dylan says always, yes, sir. You always got to. Schroeder with 14. Montrezl Harrell with 10. For the Timberwolves, you got Karl Anthony Towns with 13, 3, and 2. We are changing the game. And the video released today was a trade deadline special. If you are into trades, Dylan, I think you'd like this one. You're a very GM-esque guy. You like thinking about that kind of stuff, the salaries and all of that. We released a very, very good video with multiple trades. All 3 of us put together our own trade packages for teams. None were too similar, maybe a few here and there. But relatively, we all kind of did all of our own trades. And it was extremely fun. Dylan and others, go check that one out. It's really extremely good video. And again, we are doing a giveaway at 100 subscribers. So just be on the lookout for that. And before we go live, or before the Nets-Sun game, I am going to post it on TikTok that we are doing this. So maybe we get some TikTok followers in here. We have a little bit over 125 followers on the TikTok. And Daniel, tomorrow's video is better. I can't say that's biased because you're in it. So Yes, we are releasing tomorrow and the next day, so Wednesday, Thursday, we will be releasing our way too early fantasy football quarterback and running back rankings. Again, because it's never too early to think about fantasy football. Never. Never too early. You can always start that preparation. And quick shout out to Daniel, man. It's always fun hopping behind the camera and doing a little podcast. So he will be joining the team and joining more of the football side with fantasy football and such rolling around. Don't forget to follow and like up the TikTok. Yes, sir. The TikTok, we've had 3 straight videos over 1,000 views. One hit 3,000 today. So big shout out to everybody who stays on top of that, liking and commenting on all that stuff. It really means a lot to me, and I know it does for the other guys as well. I'll probably check it out tomorrow on my way to school. Would be live if you all could get on Spotify. I've heard that from Daniel, and I'm not too sure how that all works, but as I continue to branch off into other things and try to enhance my my technical side, I will look into that, because I have an audio file for every single one of our podcasts. I do. It's on my computer. So maybe we will, and I'll just kind of funnel some of the newer ones on there. But yeah, I'll have to look into that. That is one thing I need to do. And I'll look into that tomorrow. Actually, I will do that. But like YouTube is, I get it. Fred says, I know how to do that. Hey, Fred. Might give you a job. Might give you an assignment. I mean, my cousin is a rapper. I could ask him. Yeah, I mean, I can always slide into BVS, but hey, if my man Fred knows what he's doing, we're going to keep it in-house. We're going to go right to Fred. And Fred will be able to do that for us. Get that Spotify up and rolling. I'll just have to, once he gets that all set up, I'll just have to get the login and stuff so I can, put in those audio files from my computer. Unless there's a certain way I can share them with you without it crashing everything. Ya dig. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We will have to do that. I've been meaning to bring that up, but what better time than right now to bring it up? You kidding me? You kidding me? Man, this is so much fun. I can't wait until we're going to try to start pulling in Fred and Caleb for some of these whenever they can. But it's just trying to work out the technology and figure out the ways that we can do it effectively and efficiently. So we'll look into it. And Fred, I really want you to join me, and I want Caleb to join as well. I think it'd be fun to get a little group rolling. Yeah, it would double our reach. And with a podcast, I've listened to a lot of people who do some podcasts, and they say it is extremely difficult to build the foundation of a fan base when it comes to a podcast. Because there's only a certain group of people that are into like conversations and talking and talk shows per se. So doubling our reach would be extremely good. Would be extremely tough. Especially on Spotify, man, you get a lot of people looking for that kind of stuff. And again, we're at halftime of the Lakers-Wolves game, and you can see the score right below me, 57-55. And I'm going to make myself a little bit bigger. There we go. So we'll still be able to see the comments and such. Shoot, I could probably make myself a little bit bigger. There we go. I think that's good. So second half is right around the corner. Let's do our third quarter game here. Who is going to score more points? Malik Beasley had a slow first half for the Timberwolves. He is their leading scorer. Okay. And he struggled. He only had 3 points of 1 of 7 shooting. Well, he scored more points in the third quarter. Or for the Lakers, will Kyle Kuzma score more points? Kyle Kuzma or Malik Beasley? Kyle Kuzma or Malik Beasley? That is the question. Kyle Kuzma or Malik Beasley? Kyle Kuzma. Fred chiming in with Kuz. More third quarter points. So we got one with Beasley, one with Kuz. So we got Beasley and Kuz. Who am I going to go with? I'm 2-0. I went with Buddy Hield last night, and I went with Dennis Schroeder last quarter. As Kaylee chimes in, what's up, girl? Welcome to the live stream. Good to see you. Good to see you talking. Malik Beasley or Kyle Kuzma? She rolls with Beasley. I feel bad not picking Kuz. And what do I think, though? I'm not worried about making Kuzma mad. But I can love this score for, especially if it's close. Yeah, I'll probably do LeBron versus Cat in the fourth quarter, but Dylan, we will address that when we do. Daniel, good to see you. You're on a different account because your other one has the moderator badge next to it. But Daniel chimes in with the Beasley. So Beasley so far has 3 votes. And I'm going to rock with my man Kuz. I'm rolling with Kuz. So he's got 2. And if anybody joins in late again, Kyle Kuzma or Malik Beasley, more third quarter points will be intriguing here. Hey, 34 subs. Yes, sir. So it's not looking like my chat box is popping up. Or no, not the chat box. The alert box. Oh, that makes sense. Nope. I'm not sure why it's not popping up. Oops. There's Daniel. I like that I make the chat a little bit bigger. How you guys think it's all looking? I got this. This is getting a little. I've expanded my face a little bit, and I mean, we're live, man. We're chilling. I'm gonna try to sign in on my computer. Chat. You can open the chat in web browser. Okay. So, my man said, "Oops." 34 subs, yes, sir. I tried doing this sub box. I'm not sure why it didn't work, but it's no big deal. It's no big deal at all. Welcome back, Daniel. I've missed you, buddy. Me and Dylan have been in great conversation for the first half. Lots of questions about Hall of Fame and is Derrick Rose a Hall of Famer? And Fred has made the claim on a podcast before that if Derrick Rose didn't get hurt, he would be the best point guard of all time. No Magic, no Steph, Derrick Rose. So, all right, let's see what Dilly says. Just looked up something. If the people who are subscribing have their privacy settings to not share subs, then there will be no notifications. Does that have anything to do with me, Dylan? Does that have anything to do with me? You can do an example one to show them, like I showed you earlier. There we go. There you guys can see it. There it is. I'm not sure how to take it off, but there it is. Oh, it goes away. We just debuted the sign that you just subscribed. I just showed it to you guys. Looks really, really good. It is Kobe. I hope you guys like that. It's pretty awesome. Again, I'll show it again. There it is. I'm not sure how I even did that, but hey, we're doing it. As the third quarter is about to begin here, so final votes: Malik Beasley has 3, Kyle Kuzma with 2 votes, me and Fred, and everybody else went Malik Beasley: Dylan, Daniel, and Kaylee. So I will be intrigued to see how this quarter goes. LeBron gets it in to Marc Gasol. Gasol working, gets it over to Kuz, back to Schroeder. Schroeder gets a screen from LeBron. Schroeder attacking all the way, flips it up, flips it in. Maybe we did the wrong quarter for Dennis Schroeder as he puts in the easy layup. I expect them to go right to Malik Beasley or Cat. Vanderbilt dips it inside. Nope, gets it out to Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley pulls up. That's butter. It's butter. Malik Beasley, I knew it. He's going to come out firing this quarter. As the Lakers get it up quick to Schroeder. Schroeder over to Gasol, gets it back to Schroeder. Schroeder attacking, maybe offensive foul on Schroeder. Kind of used his forearm. And Ricky Rubio sold it. And it's an easy foul on Dennis. I mean, an easy flop as well. But here comes Edwards. Edwards attacking. He's just going to go all the way. I mean, that was awful. I have never seen anything like that. I'm glad you like it, Daniel. Yeah, I was really excited about that. Whenever I found that and did that, it's pretty awesome. As Schroeder for the Lakers gets a screen from LeBron, dips it out. Marc Gasol, 3-ball. It's good. Marc Gasol, that's his second on the night. Big shot, Gasol. Love to see that. Gets it over to Edwards. Edwards pumps. Edwards drives. Step back. Won't go. Gets it over to Rubio. Rubio flips it up. And it's good. Very bad, subpar defense from the Lakers so far tonight. LeBron on the other end. Going to go right at Vanderbilt. Gets right where he wants to go. Flips it up and flips it in. Another bad defensive possession. Vanderbilt can't guard LeBron. Check that. No one in the world can. Malik Beasley over to Cat. Cat working against Gasol. He'll hand it off to Edwards. Edwards down to Cat. Defended by Gasol. Cat working. Probing. Left, up, no good. Rebound. Cat and up and in. Karl-Anthony Towns battling. LeBron gets it up quick. To Schroeder. Schroeder working against Rubio. Gets a screen from Gasol. Gasol is going to set a beautiful screen, and Schroeder's going to put it up and in. Wow. A very good screen by Marc Gasol. Schroeder worked that beautifully. Cat over to Rubio. Rubio gets downhill, but it's a foul on Kuzma. So Kyle Kuzma picks up the early foul here in the second half, third quarter, as Anthony Edwards gets it to Rubio. Rubio, a little slip screen from Malik Beasley. He gets it. He's going to pull it out, get it inside to Cat. Cat's going to fake the pass to Beasley and start working on Gasol. Steps back, gets it over to Rubio. Rubio has no time left. He's going to have to throw it up. He does, and it's good. My goodness. Ricky Rubio late in the shot clock off his back foot. My goodness. Schroeder over to Gasol, back to LeBron on the right wing. LeBron thought he got fouled, and they call it. No shot, though. He did one of those pull the ball in, defender reaches, you go up. He pulled the James Harden. We will see some James Harden action in the second half of our doubleheader. James Harden and the Nets, no Kyrie, no KD, will face off against the very hot Phoenix Suns. Devin Booker, Chris Paul, Marc Gasol, top of the key. Butter, mid-range. You bet from Marc Gasol. Love to see that. He's shooting the ball extremely well tonight. Rubio is going to probe on the left wing, and they call an offensive foul on Cat. He was working too hard against Kuzma. But it's good to see Marc Gasol put in a couple shots here. I would like to see Kuzma get on the board. They get it to Gasol at the top of the key again. Sets a down screen. KCP for three. Nope. Off the mark. His struggles continue. Rubio up to Edwards. Edwards attacks, pushes off against Gasol. No foul as he says something to Gasol. That is not one guy I wouldn't want to mess with. LeBron on the backdoor cut gets deflected. Gasol. His pass just wasn't quick enough, and it's out of bounds. Lakers still maintain possession. LeBron looking, finds KCP. He's going to attack. He's going to flip it up, and he misses the lay-in. His struggles continue again. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has gone on a 3 to 4 game absolute, or it's been longer than that. It's been about 5 to 6 games where he has just struggled. Edwards sets him up. Wow, tough shot right over top of LeBron. Probably something he's dreamed about. Anthony Edwards. Dude's got such a confidence and a swag about him. He's got 16 and 5 tonight. Kuzma gets it, fades, pump fake. He maintains it down to Rubio, or down to Gasol, guarded by Rubio. KCP all alone in the corner. Won't go. Rubio with the rebound. Man, you got to convert on those. Rubio fouled by Gasol. That could probably be a flagrant if they go take a peek, but they probably won't. Gasol's foot speed, he is beyond slow. Like, I don't even know if slow is the proper word for Gasol. Like, my goodness. That man is so slow, it's crazy. I think I could lace him up right now and be able to beat Gasol off the dribble. Now, he is 7 foot, so it's probably a little bit more difficult than that. But I do think that Edwards is super tough. Daniel, I agree to an extent. Edwards is one of those guys that I think he has a boom, like his boom's up here and his bust is up here. Dude can either boom or bust. I don't think there's much in the middle. His ceiling is probably more of a Harden-esque as KCP finally gets on the board. Big shot. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope off the assist from LeBron. Beautiful shot. Beautiful find by LeBron. Rubio attacking. Kicks it back. Malik Beasley. 3-ball. You bet. Malik Beasley. He can only stay down for so long. Malik Beasley with 5 third-quarter points. LeBron gets fouled by Vanderbilt. Lots of arguing from the Timberwolves side about that one. Edwards is a weird guy, man. Again, I feel like he is one of those players that can absolutely, boom, and just be a great scorer in the league. I'm trying to think of a ceiling, like what he could be if he reaches his potential. I'm not saying that he'll be exactly this player, but a Tracy McGrady-esque, where he scores the ball at will, and he can rise, man. His verticality is pretty crazy. He has elite athleticism, and it's extremely tough. It's extremely tough right there. That kid, he's extremely talented, but I see more boom in him than I do, or more bust in him than I do boom, if that makes sense. I actually predicted before the season that he would be a bust, him and Cole Anthony. But he's proven me wrong. So more power to him. Good for him. I don't wish anybody to do bad. But it was just one of those things. I don't like the guy that needs to shoot the ball every time down the court. And at Georgia, that's kind of what he did. That's why he went to. He is an elite athlete like you, Fred. Yes. That was actually the comparison I had in my mind. Was you. So, I guess. But the third quarter, again, with the third quarter scoring, Kuzma hasn't scored any. So he's at 5. Kyle Kuzma is at 0. So it looks like with 6.5 left, that Malik Beasley would just continue to pour it on. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. I mean, I play above the rim. Fred, I think you wish you played above the rim. And I don't blame you. Do not blame me. I wish I played above the rim. I'm probably going to head out, Troy. I might tune back in later tonight. Had fun. All right. See you, Dylan. I appreciate you helping me set all this stuff up. Good friend right there. I appreciate you, man. For sure. Have a good night. I hope you do check back in for the Sun Nets game. That one should be a lot of fun. I hope Devin Booker goes for 40. Makes staying up that much worth it. That much more worth it. As you can see, I'm repping my Laker final gear, man. Big Laker game. LeBron with 24 and 5. 20 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. As they get it into Schroeder. Schroeder gets a screen from Gasol. Little screen there. LeBron steps back for 3. Won't go. Gasol, offensive rebound, out to Schroeder. Schroeder, he'll set him up. It won't go. Edwards with the rebound. Edwards' athleticism again. He just floats. Edwards just floats over to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt attacking downhill, gets it over to Rubio. Rubio, they set a down screen for Beasley. Beasley for 3, won't go. LeBron with the rebound. I need to see Kuzma get more aggressive. Need to see it. I am going to need a refill soon. I'm actually going to cut, or not cut, but I'm going to put on the be back soon screen here in a little bit and go refill some drinks. KCP in the corner. Pump fake, sets, fires. No, but the refs blow it dead. Looks like somebody stepped out of bounds. Yeah, I'm going to need a refill extremely quickly, or extremely soon. I'm a little low on everything. This is how much water I got left. I thought I brought up extra. I brought up 4 drinks, and I'm already out. I drink so much liquid, it's stupid. Rubio fades off the mark. Marc Gasol, maybe not. LeBron rips it down. Over to Kuzma. Kuzma attacking, flips it over to LeBron. LeBron with the easy layup. Mark down Kuzma for the assist there. LeBron with the layup, 75-73, Wolves. Rubio is going to kick it into Cat. Cat working against Gasol. You know Karl-Anthony Towns loves this matchup. Little shimmy. He draws some contact, kicks it out. Rubio sets him up, won't go. LeBron, no. Vanderbilt with the rebound, but it looks like it was over the back. So that is that, Jared Vanderbilt. See this be back soon screen. Yeah, it's not anything special, per se. Maybe I'll run. I wish, hey, if I had some sponsors, bro, it'd be a good time to run some ads. I'll tell you that. But, you would be a moderator, so you wouldn't see the ads. But here comes Schroeder. Schroeder gives it into Gasol. No, yeah, at the top of the key. He, held it there for a minute. Didn't look like he was going to give it to him. Gasol back to Schroeder. Gets a screen, pulls up, and it's off the back of the rim. I thought that was good. Cat with the rebound up to Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley attacking, just runs over Schroeder. Great charge by Schroeder. And I alluded to this earlier, that the Lakers are the #1 charging team in the NBA. They take the most charges. Lead the league in charges taken. Second foul on Malik Beasley here. And also, if you are a college basketball fan, if you are a fan of the University of Kentucky, I'll be going live tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Kentucky-Vanderbilt game. I'm expecting a really good game out of the Wildcats. No NBA games tomorrow. I'm going to get to bed early, rest up for the big Thursday night game of the Lakers and the Nets as Schroeder misses a layup. Edwards on the other end gets a screen by Cat. Edwards probing, floats, fades off the mark. Schroeder with a rebound. He's attacking. Coming downhill. Over to Gasol. Gasol over to AC. AC attacks downhill, flips it over. KCP. Oh, my goodness. Got to hit that shot, man. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope struggling from downtown. Karl-Anthony Towns over. Gives it to Anthony Edwards. Beautiful pass, beautiful play, beautiful finish. The Timberwolves with some beautiful basketball. Right there. Cat to Edwards. Gasol over to KCP. KCP attacking downhill. Flips it behind the back to Gasol. Gasol fakes a three. Thought about it. Won't do it. Little shimmy. Little fade. Little off the mark. KCP crashes in. But misses. And it looks like it is either a foul or out on KCP. Animals, man. I mean, are you talking about Cats? If you're talking about the Cats, I'm right there with you. I love the Cats. So we got McLaughlin, Jalen McDaniels, Anthony Edwards, Karl-Anthony Towns. Edwards floats it up, won't go. But it's out on Schroeder. Man, I was expecting to see a lot more of Markieff Morris and Talen Horton-Tucker. Before I started this, I was going to point out I really expecting a big game for Talen Horton-Tucker, and he just hasn't done what I thought he would. And I love THT. Great back screen. Edwards gets open in the corner. He's attacking on Alex Caruso, flips it up, air ball. KCP corrals it. Dennis Schroeder with a push. He gets it up to Alex Caruso, then flips it over to Trez, who gets it out to Schroeder. Schroeder working on the left wing. Gets it over to KCP on the right wing. Attacking, flips it up, air ball. Jordan McLaughlin with a rebound. He's pushing. And he turns it over. This is a beautiful stretch of basketball right here. KCP with the steal. Flips it over Schroeder. Schroeder thought about it, nothing, but gets fouled on the attack. Just awful stretch right there by both teams. McLaughlin just made the most elementary pass I've seen in a long time. That was so easy to read. As Schroeder will go to the line. I should have done Schroeder or Beasley. As Dennis Schroeder looks to add to his point total. He has 18 points right now. Love to see Dennis Schroeder being aggressive. A big Dennis Schroeder fan. As Markieff Morris checks in. Speaking of him, I want Markieff to get rolling. What we saw in the bubble out of Markieff Morris was so awesome. I would love to see him get back to that, especially as a Laker fan. As Schroeder flips up the second one, and it's up, and it's good. Dennis Schroeder. Here comes McLaughlin. McLaughlin dribbling it up. Gets a screen from McDaniels. McDaniels out. Or that was McLaughlin over to Naz Reid. It won't go. Keefe with the rebound over to AC. Alex Caruso attacking. Gets it over to Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder against Powell. He snatches back, and he's going to go right by him and get fouled and misses. Dennis Schroeder back to the foul line. You love to see the aggression out of Dennis Schroeder as we're going to take a timeout. The Lakers are down by 2, but Dennis Schroeder is starting to take over the game a little bit. 2 minutes and 47 seconds to go. Dennis Schroeder and the Lakers leading the bench unit with Markieff, Trez, Alex Caruso, KCP. It's a fun little lineup. Man, Malik Beasley here has 5 third-quarter points. So I need to post publicly. I don't want to speak as myself. I'm just going to go to 35 subscribers. I love it. We continue to go up every day. I really appreciate whoever hangs out with me every night. It's extremely fun. I have a good time. And hopefully, you find it fun and stick around and have some good conversation with me. Quick shout out to everybody. I appreciate it. But Beasley has 5 points. Kuzma has 0 points so far. With about 2:40 to go. In the third, had to post a little update there. As we have, again, 35 subscribers. Thank you. We will be doing a giveaway at 100 subscribers. Always have to remind you guys of that. It'll be a Steph Curry jersey. XL size. It'll be sent to. We will message you on either Twitter, Instagram. We will figure it out. I don't know if you heard that, Daniel. I'm getting very, very thin out of the little flask here. I have a quick question. If you have one of these, do you store them in the freezer? Or do you just store them in the fridge? Make them extra cold? Sometimes I'll put some ice in them and then set it in the fridge, and then it gets real cold for me. And then in the morning, I put my drink in it. Whew. Very tough. I just had to throw that question out there. I'm not sure if, if anybody just, does weird things. Go between quarters. I will. I'm probably just going to grab like 3 waters and then a flavored water. Because I've reached my max of zeros that I like drinking. I normally try to keep it within 2 Coke, cherry Coke Zeros. I'm just a water bottle guy. Hey, the water bottles get it done, man. Water bottles get it done. I don't store them anywhere but a cabinet. Hey, let me tell you, a sneak peek into a fantastic, and I mean fantastic, drink. Put this bad boy in the freezer/fridge. You'll never, and I mean never, experience anything like it. As Dennis Schroeder goes 2 for 2. Dennis Schroeder keeps on keeping on. 77, he ties it all up. McLaughlin coming back the other end. The Lakers are 15 of 15 from the foul line. Naz Reid sets a little flare screen, he gets it on the roll. McLaughlin dribbles at the baseline. Kicks it off to Powell. Powell, they call a foul. Oh my goodness. I do not agree with that call at all. The whole Lakers team legit just stood up. What are you calling the cap for? What is cap? I'm telling you, if we ever get to the point where I can have some emotes, I'm going to do butter. Butter. I don't know why, but seeing a cap made me think about it. As Powell knocks in the first free throw. Jalen. Oh, no, it's actually not Powell. It's Noel. Wow. Sorry, Jalen. I've been botching your name the whole night. Noel here. McLaughlin, Noel. Who else they got out there? The cameraman would help me out, man. The Lakers. This is their second scoring drought of the night. They have had 2 scoring droughts of 3 or more minutes. LeBron, he's going to get the screen, dips it over. Trez can't corral it. And I thought it was out on the Timberwolves, but it's the Timberwolves' ball. So the refs saw it a little bit differently. McLaughlin brings it up into the front court. Looks like they're doing double screens for Noel. McLaughlin over to Noel. Gets a screen from Reed. Over to Jalen McDaniels. McDaniels attacks, kicks it out to McLaughlin. Gets a screen, blows right past the defense, and lays it up and in. Tough finish by the young man. Let's see if the Lakers can respond. Alex Caruso downhill. Dumps it off to Markieff. Markieff, he's wide open. Why not shoot it? And he got it. Let's go, Markieff. I love seeing that. Love seeing that, Markieff Morris. Pretty sure he's got 6 points. He is a tough kid. I didn't realize who he was until they just pulled it up. And, yeah, he's getting a lot of run tonight. When do I start to worry about the Lakers losing? In March through, not really even March. Maybe April through the playoffs. April through the playoffs is when I started really getting nervous about losses. Early on, we say this a lot on the podcast. The Lakers don't really come to play early on, especially the last few. Man, I've always expected, every game I come into it expecting the Lakers to finally just be like, okay, we're putting our foot down. We're going to turn a corner and blow a team out. Because early on in the year, they were absolutely doing that. They were stepping out and just rolling over teams. But as the year's gone on, they've kind of just started taking their foot off the gas, understanding just how good they are, which is a scary thing. Because at first, they were trying to figure out who they are. And then once they figured out how good they were, they started taking their foot off the gas as Alex Caruso misses the first free throw of the night. It's all knotted up right now, 81-81, as Noel gets it over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin, he's going to attack, flips up a tough shot. Won't go. LeBron with an athletic rebound. He's going to attack. He's going to dump it down to Trez. Trez flips it up, flips it in. Montrezl Harrell off the assist. Love that pass. Love that bucket. Naz Reid on the other end. Dips it over to Josh Okogie, who had a really good first half. He flips it up. Won't go. Trez with the rebound. AC gets it over to Wes. Wes, one more to Keefe in the corner. He gets it back to Wes. Over to Trez. Over to Alex Caruso. Right wing wide open. It's good. Alex Caruso. 86-81. The Lakers are up by 5. Here we go. McLaughlin over to McDaniels. Gets it over to Reed. Reed rips it away and gives it to McLaughlin. He sets the screen on Alex. McLaughlin working. Now he has Trez. He should probably give it to... Nope. Now they switch over to LeBron. McLaughlin. What in the world? He did a sidestep 3. Jordan McLaughlin. 86-84. What will LeBron do? 5 seconds to go. Low go 3 for LeBron. All air. Well, LeBron tried sliding in the deep 3, and it didn't look that well. He airballed. But yeah, to answer your question, I start to worry probably a month or two, a month and a half before the playoffs. After trade deadline, buyout market season. So after the All-Star break and all of that is whenever games start meaning more. You start playing for seeding. You start playing for all of that, and that's whenever I think it goes. But in between this third and fourth quarter, I will be right back. Okay, I'm going to go grab a drink and enjoy this. right. We're back just in time. I had to take a quick step out. I had to grab me some more drinks. I ran low on water. I made sure to run. So my first L. My first L, man. Malik Beasley outscores Kuzma. Kuzma didn't score a point. So, Fred, me and you were wrong. So, for the fourth quarter, McLaughlin and Alex Caruso, I'm not even sure they have hair. So, I don't even know if we could call it the hair matchup, to be honest. Naz Reid, tough layup, won't go. LeBron attacking. He does a spin move over to Alex Caruso. Wesley Matthews wants it. He's calling for it. Won't get it. Instead, they give it to LeBron on the left wing. He's got a rookie on him. I expect him to attack. LeBron probing, attacking. Right by him, floats it up, floats it in. LeBron James. LeBron James, man. Yeah. It's unbelievable. Malik Beasley attacking over to Naz Reid. Naz Reid got away with some steps, but the layup won't go anyway. Markieff with the rebound. LeBron flips it up to Trez. Trez corrals it up and off. Offensive rebound. It doesn't matter. It was deflected out. Montrez is very mad at himself. Hey, big shout out. High C. Not sponsored, but big shout out, man. Your water flavors are extremely, extremely good as they get an offensive foul on LeBron. LeBron looking up at the scores table. Or not at the scores table, at the Jumbotron. Asking himself, where did I go wrong? Where did I foul? McLaughlin to Beasley. McLaughlin whips it over to Malik. Malik drives. It is deflected by Alex. LeBron gets it. He's attacking. And it looks like he's going to take it himself. Another possession with a rookie on him. Go downhill. Go right at him. He does, and one. King strength. He's talking some junk to the Minnesota bench. Oh, he's talking so much junk. I love it. Goes right at the young man, flips it up and flips it in, and just starts barking at the Minnesota Timberwolves bench. Gotta love it when LeBron gets like this. 26-9 for the King, 11 of 16 shooting, and just barely missed the free throw. I would like to see him make that. McLaughlin. He gets around him, flips up the floater off the window. Jordan McLaughlin. Alex Caruso on the other end gets a screen from Montrez. Alex probing, flipping, pump fakes into Keefe. Keefe's got a little man on him, and he loses it. Can he corral it? He does, and then loses it again, but they bail him out with a foul. Naz Reid, late whistle. I can understand the frustration on that one. Naz Reid picks up the foul. Was it a foul? Yes. Was it an extremely late whistle? Yes, as well. So, Alex Caruso is going to get it into LeBron. LeBron's got 13 to work. He's up by 4 in the fourth. I'm expecting a step back or something. LeBron gets a screen from Trez. He's going downhill, fades in the mid-range off the side of the rim. Montrez battling for the rebound, and I think he called a timeout, and now he's doing push-ups. But they gave him, I say butter a lot, like on a shot. I rewatched last night's, and I say butter all the time. But and in terms of a saying, I don't really have a go-to one yet. But yeah. Minnesota Timberwolves 90-86. Potentially a closer game than some would anticipate, but again, no Anthony Davis, no Anthony Davis, no D. Russ. I expected a better showing out of Talen Horton-Tucker. But what can you do? He's a young kid. LeBron, Trez, AC all talking on the bench. Vanderbilt being a vocal leader in the Minnesota Timberwolves huddle. Normally a guy I feel like that plays for the Timberwolves that isn't is Juan Hernangomez. I think they've gone more towards Jared Vanderbilt. And good for Vandy. Good for Vanderbilt. We'll figure it out, and you never know, Fred. We may figure it out just in time for you to join us for the Nets-Sun game. And again, during the week, it's harder for Caleb because he works, of course. But maybe if we do like a Sunday game, we will be able to bring Caleb on. But I downloaded the hardware, or the software, that one of the videos that I watched needs for a multiple group live stream, and this is it. What I'm live streaming through. But I just got to figure out, because I think we have to do it through Skype. And I just have to figure out how Skype works and set one up and all that. High C, man. These high C flavor packets. Liquid alone, I'm on a keto diet, and liquid alone gets me so much through the day. But like for today, how many carbs did I eat? I only ate 9 carbs today. That's impressive. It's extremely tough. As the Lakers are back, LeBron gets a screen from Trez. LeBron attacking downhill, floats it up, and it's good off the window. Off the window, up and in. As the game starts going down, I think I'm going to remove the scoreboard just for a little bit so that nothing gets spoiled and so that we get the authentic, raw reaction to the fourth quarter being played out. As Malik Beasley gives it over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin pulls a 3, and it's good. Tough 3 by Jordan McLaughlin. Who does he look like? They just zoomed in on his face. He looks like... Who does he look like? As Wes Matthews for 3 won't go. Montrezl Harrell and 1. Offensive rebound and stick back. Montrezl Harrell. Attaboy. What a tough finish. Montrezl Harrell. Come on, man. Attaboy, Montrez. I love that. Love that, love that, love that. Montrezl Harrell and big flex at the end of it. Gotta love that. As the Lakers are now up by... They're going to go up by 6. He looks like Corey Brewer. He does. I'm thinking of somebody else. It's like a mixture of Javon Carter and Corey Brewer, almost. Like, Naz Reid attacking on Keefe, and it looks like there's a foul. A foul on Markieff Morris there. McLaughlin inbounding the ball, and he's going to get it to Reed. You got to think that they're going to go to Cat here soon. McDaniels over to Malik. Malik Beasley downhill. Tough finish. Great defense. Wesley Matthews. LeBron gobbles up the rebound. Attacking on the other end. Wipes off his hands. Mid-dribble. Gets a screen from Keefe. Now he's got the rookie on him. He loves this matchup. LeBron working. Finds Matthews. Matthews drives right, spins left. Up, nothing. Keefe for three. It's good. The Los Angeles Lakers, they're rolling. Let's go. 98-89. Naz Reid is a big man from LSU. Markieff Morris makes the Lakers lead 9. Love seeing Markieff out there. Love seeing Wes Matthews do great things. And Markieff Morris, corner tray ball. Good for you, Keefe. Keep it up as they head to the break. Commercial break, that is. Man, go Lakers. Love what they're doing. This is probably one of the largest leads they've had on this last few stretches of games. So it's good to see for the Lakers. Good for them. I'm excited for them. So a great fourth quarter thus far for the Lakers has really expanded their lead. As we just continue to wait on action to return. Another timeout. The Timberwolves huddled. It looks like they're bringing Cat back. I was wondering when they would go to him. They go down 9. They bring him right back in. I think I'm going to take the scoreboard off so that we can kind of live react to this together. But I'm not sure. I kind of want to keep it. It's such a nice touch. But I don't want to ruin the finish, I don't want you guys or me to be able to see the score before they score. So, man, what is kind of could have been a very weird and bad game has actually been a very, very entertaining one. The Timberwolves are playing tough with the Lakers. The Lakers are hitting deep balls, which is very rare on this road, on this last few games they've went on. They've struggled behind the line. Before they went on the last, I think it was 7 games, they were top 3 in the league in three-point shooting. Since the last 7, they have dropped to 14th in three-point shooting. Their previous 12 games, they were 30% from 3. Tonight, they are 43%. So that's very big. Keefe, Wesley Matthews, Alex Caruso, KCP, LeBron, Marc Gasol always got something to do with that. Especially, with AD being out, they need some guys to step up, and some of those guys are now three-point shooters. As McLaughlin gets it over to Beasley. Beasley looking for Cat. Karl-Anthony Towns, first possession in. He gets it right back to Beasley. Wide open 3, won't go. Vanderbilt, offensive rebound. That's something he does so well. Cat has it, flips it over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin's going to get the screen on the left side. McLaughlin all the way. He's going to flip it up and rejected by Harrell. Flex pose. Montrezl Harrell, take a picture. My goodness, Montrezl Harrell with the flex and the pose at the end. Montrezl Harrell, wow. He said, no, sir. Malik Beasley, no, sir. Alex Caruso with the rebound. Gets it over to LeBron. LeBron is going to take it up into the half court, and he's going to wait. I expect him to get a screen here. Alex Caruso sets it. LeBron zips it over. Wesley Matthews pump fakes, and he drives. He looks to post up, loses it. Keefe corrals it for a moment, but then he loses it. Vanderbilt then gets tripped up by Markieff, and now it's a foul on Keefe. Very weird little stretch right there as a sub checks into the game. The Lakers have 17 turnovers so far tonight. A pretty high number, but considering they had 10 in the first quarter, 7 through the last 3 quarters is very, very well. Or they managed them very, very good. As Dennis Schroeder checks back in, I'm pretty sure KCP is as well. 7.5 minutes to go. I'm going to go ahead and remove the scoreboard. Got to make sure that nothing gets spoiled here in the last 7 minutes of the game. Anthony Edwards over to Rubio. Rubio gives it over to Cat. Cat fumbles it and loses it. Montrezl Harrell all by himself lays it up and in and screams the emotion from Montrezl Harrell tonight. Hustling. He's mad. He thinks he got hit. McLaughlin attacking. Flips it over to Cat. Karl-Anthony Towns attacking left. McLaughlin gets in his way, but McLaughlin saves it. Three-pointer. No good. Montrezl Harrell gobbles it up. Montrezl Harrell. Over to Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder is attacking. He dips it over to Montrez. Trez at the top of the key. Gets it to Wesley. Wesley, 4-3. Got it! Wesley Matthews for 3. And the Timberwolves with another timeout. 11-0 scoring run for the Los Angeles Lakers. As we see 103-89. Let me transition it just for a few moments. 103-89, 6:42 to go. Wesley Matthews, Markieff Morris. You love to see it. Let's go. Montrezl Harrell. Way to play. Way to play. Come on. This got me excited. Let's go. Make yourself bigger again. If it's easy. Okay. Hey, Daniel. I'll help you out, bud. How about that? How we living now? It's super easy, bro. The setup for this live stream is so easy. It's actually incredible. It's a lot of fun. I did. I took the score down. Whenever the game is going on, I take the score down. Just so nothing gets, spoiled and such, because the scoreboard is running faster because it's all online. The way it's updated and such, I'm pretty much just clipping it out of a website. And it keeps it up. So, yeah, I actually really like this, too. I think it fits the screen really well. The little side here will just have to remain off. But let's go ahead and remove the scoreboard again just for a minute. As Cat, he gets it. Working against Schroeder. He's going to turn back, spins over to Rubio. No shot. Moving screen on Cat. Marc Gasol hit the deck. I'm surprised that they took out Montrez. Trez was playing extremely good basketball. So I'm surprised with that. But the Lakers looking to add on their 13-point lead here. Sorry, I'm going to have to reposition a little bit. As Dennis. He's going to get it into Mark. Mark is looking for the down screen for KCP. He's going to attack. He's going to kick it back. Markieff, beautiful play. Oh, off the side of the rim. Cat with the rebound, gets it up to Rubio, over to Edwards. Edwards working, 3-ball. Got it. Anthony Edwards, tough shot from the young man. Dennis Schroeder brings it back. Screen from Gasol. Schroeder loses it, but it's a foul on Malik Beasley. I appreciate it, Daniel. It does look very, very good. I love it. I love having the scoreboard added. It's a lot of fun. Obviously, I will have to end this one and start a whole new one with the Nets. I mean, I could pull that one up. Watch this. I'll just show you kind of what I got rolling for the Nets one. Here's our next game. Kind of give you something to look forward to. Brooklyn playing against the Phoenix Suns. It is on national TV. It's on TNT. But that is the next game that we got for you here on the X Factor Sports Talk. Dennis Schroeder misses the mid-range jumper. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards looking to attack. In and out dribble. Gets a screen from Cat. Maybe a moving screen. No call. He gets out to the corner. A double is sent. Cat on the left wing. Zips it across the court to Ricky Rubio. Rubio on the drive. Being very patient. Dips it off to Jared Vanderbilt, who puts it up and puts it in. Tough bucket, and I'll take that off.
LeBron James working against Beasley. Passes it across court to KCP down to LeBron. LeBron's got 8. He's got 7 on the shot clock. What's he going to do? He's just standing there. What a pass to KCP, who blows the wide open 3. Jared Vanderbilt gobbles it up. You got to convert on that one. There is no way you should miss that shot. Anthony Edwards inside. Tween. Behind. He's going to dip it off to Rubio. The Lakers are doubling Edwards. Rubio misses. Vanderbilt, another offensive rebound. Vanderbilt all the way finishes? No. LeBron's defense was good enough. LeBron on the other end zips it to Schroeder. What a pass. I love it, Daniel. I love it. Just post my link in the comments. Rubio on the other end. Edwards, 3-ball. It's good. Wow, Anthony Edwards from downtown. Keeping the Timberwolves alive. 4 minutes to go. 105-97. The Lakers are up. Dennis Schroeder passes it over to LeBron. Gives it to Gasol on the left wing. Over to Schroeder in the top of the key. He's actually right near the logo, trying to foul. Rubio gets called for it. Schroeder kind of bumps him. Lets him know, hey, you're being a little aggressive, bud. LeBron's defense on Jared Vanderbilt a few possessions ago was just absolutely beautiful. And then an absolute dime right to Schroeder, and who finishes. A guy who hasn't played as well as I would like is Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma has not played that well. Neither has Taylor Horton Tucker. But I will tell you, with Schroeder on the line, going up for his first one, it's nice to see Markieff, Trez, and Wes Matthews do a really good job. More minutes are going to be given, and I'm really excited for Markieff. I think that we need to take our time with Anthony Davis's injury. There's no reason to rush him. No reason. We need to be very patient with Anthony. Let him go through the rehab. Let him go through whatever he has to go through to get back to as close to 100% as he possibly can. Not only for the playoffs, but for the ending of the regular season. As Schroeder misses both. Vanderbilt gobbles up the rebound. Jared Vanderbilt, as a Kentucky fan, it's nice to see this kid playing big minutes for a team. Edwards on the other end. He's going to drive. He's going to snatch back, gives it over to Beasley. Beasley, who's been rather quiet, gets inside, flips it up, no good. Tips it out to Rubio. Rubio to Edwards. Edwards side steps for 3. He's got it. Anthony Edwards, the young man, has come to play. 105-100. Anthony Edwards. What a shot. What a bucket. Schroeder on the other end. Got to get it to LeBron. Got to get it to LeBron, and he does. And they call the travel. Dennis Schroeder just turned the ball over. Got to go to Edwards. You have to go to Anthony Edwards. He's talking junk to Schroeder. He's having fun. He's got some swag. 105-100. Edwards crosses the timeline. Anthony Edwards has made this one interesting. Anthony Edwards, top of the key, gets a screen. They send a double. He splits it. Elevates. Charge. LeBron. I thought LeBron might just get postered. But Anthony Edwards with the charge. He seems to be barking at the Lakers bench. LeBron takes the charge. Wow, sacrificing his body. Beautiful charge by LeBron James right there. Gotta love that. I would like to see them get the ball to LeBron. Under 3 minutes here. Schroeder with the ball. He gets it to Gasol. Gasol is going to... He's looking for LeBron. Doesn't get it to him. Instead, Kuz flips one up, and it's off. Vanderbilt with another rebound. You got to get the ball to LeBron. It's not rocket science. As Edwards dribbling on the left wing. Or that's the right wing, rather. He ain't passing. Well, he flips it over to Rubio, who zips it over. Guess who? Vanderbilt missed the putback. Dude had a point-blank putback and blew it. Jared Vanderbilt. LeBron finally has the ball for the Lakers. He's going downhill. right at Edwards, zips it over to Kuzma in the corner. Kuzma attacks, drives right, finishes up and in. 107-100. Los Angeles Lakers. 2 minutes to go, and the Lakers find themselves up 7. Anthony Edwards bringing it up. 1:56 to go. The Timberwolves have fought all game long. Edwards over to Cat. Cat zip over to Rubio. Rubio to Edwards. Edwards open from the corner. No good. Gasol clears it. Over to LeBron, and he's going to take his time. 1:40 to go. The Lakers are up by 7. LeBron against Vanderbilt. On the right wing, just waiting, being very patient. He's at the logo with 6, with 5, with 4, with 3. Attacking, gets where he wants. Gasol, corner, 3. He's got it. 110-120. Timeout, Timberwolves. What a shot by Marc Gasol. 1:20 to go. LeBron trusting his teammates. What a shot. What a bucket. Marc Gasol. Big time. Let's go, man. Love that. Come on. Come on. Let's go, man. Let's go. Love that. Absolutely love it. 110-100. As there's another timeout, the score is now on the screen. We've seen a really good fourth quarter from the Lakers. I mean, I guess that's why you have Gasol out there. I kind of asked why you would go to Gasol with Trez playing as well as he is, and there is your answer. Period, point blank. Gasol can spread the floor. He can defend. He can shoot it. He's an extremely effective corner 3-ball kind of guy. And now he's talking. Big Mark. Big Mark always be talking, man, to somebody. Rubio over to Edwards. Edwards flips it up. No good. LeBron, rebound. It looks like LeBron's got it. He's going to get no screen yet. He's going to get inside. I feel like. Nope. Step back mid-range over Vanderbilt. It's good. LeBron James putting the team on his back. 112-100. Looks like the Lakers are going to escape. They're going to run out of Minnesota. Marc Gasol fouls Edwards, though, on the drive. So, can't go yet. Can't get too excited yet. Anthony Edwards, foul line. No good. Markieff Morris jumps up. Edwards was talking a little junk to him early. Now Trez and Keefe getting back. That's funny. That's gamesmanship. I love it. Edwards, second free throw is good. And Trez kind of points at him. Both clutch affiliates. So I know they're buddies. Schroeder. There's about 40 seconds left. I'm going to pop up the scoreboard. No reason to hide it now. What a great team win. That's exactly right, Daniel. I love it for the Lakers. They needed this one. First game without AD as LeBron tries putting on a show. Fades, fires, won't go. Rebound, Edwards. Edwards is going to attack. He's probably going to pull. And that's exactly what he does. Off the front of the rim, Jared Vanderbilt with a rebound. Kicks it out to Cat. Cat zips it to the corner. Malik Beasley, warm-up jumper. It's good. The Lakers didn't even contest it. 112-104, as you can see right below me. The Lakers get the W. Again, first game without Anthony Davis. Big win. Jared Vanderbilt, heck of a player. Anthony Edwards showed me some things that I may not have seen. And again, I'm just going to take a quick step here, and I'm going to head and get ready for the Phoenix Suns Brooklyn Nets game, in which we will be also live streaming. So I hope to see you guys back. I'm going to take a quick step off here and get everything situated and